guys, so welcome back to part 2 of the zodiac reading. Okay, so I'm still reading of Aquarius, and this is the part 2. I didn't want the video to be too long at a time, so I rather break it like 15 minutes instead of doing it for like a 30 minutes or more. Okay, so we're trying to keep it to 15 minutes. Okay, so still under Aquarius. Now it says, now this is like a resume of the whole thing, what we're all about. Okay, so it says Aquarius born are shy and quiet, but on the other hand they can be eccentric and energetic. However, in both cases they are deep thinkers and highly intellectual people who love helping others. They are available to see without prejudice on both sides, which makes them people who can easily solve problems. Now, this is for real. Like, let's assume that I have a problem with A. Okay, so me and A were not talking. Okay, and then someone else comes to me, which is a mutual friend with A, and has issues with A. I will not, because I have issues with A, start, blabbing and start discrediting A. I'm not that kind of person. I'm that kind of person, when you come with the issue, I might, if you are the one that is wrong, I will actually tell you you're the one that was wrong. I will not say because I had issues with A, then, I want to tell you, oh, you are so right. Yeah, that's how she is, or that's how it is. That's why I'm not talking to him. No. I'm not that kind of person. If I have issues with you, I have issues with you. But that does not like change the fact that the truth is the truth. You understand what I mean? So when it comes to that we can see from both sides as well. It makes it easier for us to solve problems. So, and yeah, although they can easily adapt to the energy that surrounds them, Aquarius born have a deep need to be sometime alone and away from everything in order to restore power. People born under the Aquarius sign look at the world as a place of opportunities, full of possibilities, and that's true. And I can relate it to myself when it says that we have deep need to be sometime alone and away from everything in order to restore power. Like, people that are close to me, even my best friends, who used to tell me this, like, come on girl, sometimes we could talk and everything is okay, and then for 2 days, 3 days, I'm off social media. Like, it just snaps like that, and I just feel like I need to reboost. And sometimes I could just delete some apps from my phone or uninstall them, and then without no notice, without me writing anybody and saying I'm going whatever, I just disconnect. And then you can be calling me and I can even be seeing your call, and I choose not to pick because this time is the time for me to restore. And then when I have restored, then I have energy again. And we look at the world as place of possibilities, like every single day, guys. Like, I mean, every single day. I kid you not. Like, possibilities pops up my brain every single day. I'm telling you. So that is also legit. Okay. So it says Aquarius sign is an air sign, and as such uses its mind at every opportunity. You see, if there is no mental stimulation, they are bored and lack a motivation to achieve the best results. This is so true. Whether you're a guy, you're a girl, you're whatever, if I don't feel like, I'm really getting anything, mental stimulation, I get easily bored. Like, easily bored. Like, there's some people I write with, or maybe we find each other on social media normally, and then you just start writing with them, and then all of a sudden the first 1 week things are going, you just getting to know each other, and then I just get bored like this. If there's no mental stimulation, if there's no, like this, I don't listen. Like, it's just okay. like, basically. So, and from that's both from social media, from face to face. I could go to a party or whatever, and I can talk to someone for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I know if you are just going to bore me to death, I will just take my load, take my small ass, and go and sit down somewhere else. I cannot keep myself. Or sometimes I just, just laugh, just to be, you know, to be humble. To be humble. So, yeah. Let's see what else. Okay, the biggest problem for Aquarius born is the feeling that they are limited and constrained. Because of the desire for freedom and equality for all, they will always strive to ensure freedom of speech and movement. Now, this is just me, and it's even giving me problem, okay? Because I'm the kind of person, because coming from first of all, I'm Nigerian, I'm African, I'm Nigerian, I'm from Edo State, Benin City, okay? So culture-wise, my culture believes in, I'm sorry to say it, but enslaving women, okay, in their marital homes. And this is not about any feminism or no feminism. You understand? I cannot deal with that. I cannot deal. And that's why it says here, the desire for freedom and equality for all. So if, for me, I believe if we're expecting that men should have the freedom that they have, then women should also have the freedom. That's how I see it. Do you understand? If you are teaching a woman, your daughter, to cook, you should also be teaching your son to cook. Because cooking is not a woman's job. Do you understand? It's not a woman's job. It's a necessity as a human being. Do you get? So even when guys, especially Nigerian guys, they'll be like, this one, I'm just cooking now. That's why that's why I need to marry soon, oh, so that when I marry, so that my wife will come and be cooking for me. I don't understand. What does that mean? It's like me just, okay, I want to marry, and so that my husband will be cooking for. I don't understand. Is it food that is your marriage? Is that what you are looking? If it's woman to come and cook for you, you don't know what maid is. I don't understand. Or is it because it's woman's food that is sweetening you, or is that one that is hungering you? I don't understand. Do you get? So those kind of things, like, okay, it's not like I cook well and I love cooking for anybody, whether it's a man or a woman. Let me just be cooking for the person. I am that kind of person. I find joy in it. I'm not a eating person, because, okay, obviously right now I stay alone, and I'm sure a lot of people, when you stay alone, you don't have appetite to eat, but when people are there, you have appetite to eat. I'm sure you guys also feel that same way. So that's how I feel too. So when it comes to cooking for some people, I don't mind. I'm the kind of person, I will cook, I will serve. Like, even my female friends, they'll be able to testify that to you, that I'm just that kind of person. Like, if you're in my house, I'm the one who, the worst you could do is, I serve the food as my friend, and I tell you, okay, come take your food. So in case you want more or whatever, I could just do it immediately. But I'm that kind of person. Even if it's fufu, we're in abroad, I will still bring water for you to wash your hand, even if you are my girlfriend. So I don't see why I will not be able to do that for my husband, because my future husband, because that is what I enjoy doing. But it's not because I have it in my brain, or a man should have it in his brain, that if a wife cannot do that, then he cannot marry. Then you are not ready to marry. You are not just ready. So let's not talk too much about marriage, because when we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. Okay. Yeah. So the biggest problem from Aquarius born is the feeling that they are limited or constrained. Because of the desire of freedom and equality for all, they will always strive to endure freedom of speech and movement. Freedom of speech and movement is very, very important to me. And that goes for especially children. I do not play. I do not kid with kids. No. That's my soft spot, okay? I can kill you for children. Aquarius born have a reputation for being cold and insensitive persons, yes, especially when I was younger, but that was because I didn't you see this thing, compassion or being affectionate. You understand? It's for some people it comes naturally, and those people who come, I won't say it comes naturally. I think it comes with your upbringing. You know that for some people maybe it comes naturally, and some people it comes with upbringing. And when I say upbringing, you know, if you are brought up with affection, it's easier for you to be able to give that out to the world. Do you understand? So yeah, so I think that is it. So I think, so when I was younger, I was really brash, I was really harsh, I was like, I was a freaking, I was very, you know, the tip of sword. So but now I'm young, I'm older, you understand, so with more experience and stuff like that, you know, so I know how to now walk towards it. You understand what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, some people will find me cold and I won't say insensitive, but yeah, insensitive in the way that, like, before I would just tell you, I don't care how I say to you, as far as tell you the truth is the truth, so you decide how you want to take it. So in that way, it might be insensitive and cold, but now I have learned to tell myself that me giving you that information is not what is important. What is important is you understanding the information I'm giving you, and you actually benefiting from what I'm telling you. So if I don't think about it like that, I just say it anyway, you know, at the end of the day, you know, my intention is not what is going to happen. You understand? The result will go the other way. So I have to now think how best to tell you this thing for us to get a better result. You understand? So yeah, so in that way, I would say I used to be insensitive, but I try as much as possible to be conscious of my own acts. Yeah, but this is just their defense mechanism against premature intimacy. That's also true. They need to learn to trust others and express their emotions in a healthy way. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so now you could read more. It talks about Aquarius, love and sex, but we're not going, I'm a virgin. Okay, we're not going there. Okay, Aquarius, friends and family. Although Aquarius born are communicative, they need time to get close to people. Considering that they are likely sensitive people, closeness to them means vulnerability, and that's true. And that's why if the closer you are to me, if you fuck me up, okay, sorry for that word, if you F me up, I take it so personal, because anything that makes me get close to you, I become vulnerable. Normally, I'm like a cactus, I'm chuku. But when I come close to you, or if I want to be close to you, I become wele. You understand what I mean? Their immediacy behavior combined with their strong views make them a challenge to meet. That immediacy behavior, like we think immediately and we act immediately, and it's not like it's not like when they say the person acted without thinking. You understand? It's not that kind of thing, but like you can be telling me something right now and my brain is just calculating. I might have never heard about that problem before, and you are just telling me that problem now. I will just be in my brain as you are talking, I am getting an alternative solution to that problem right there and then. You understand what I mean? Or I will tell you, let me think about it. It's always like that. Aquarius will do anything for a loved one to the point of self-sacrifice if necessary. That's true. Their friends should possess these three qualities: creativity, intellect, and integrity. Funny enough, I used to always say that the qualities I want from a friend was intellect, loyalty, and truth. To be truthful, no matter the situation, I need you to be truthful. So, but those three things still goes into this creativity, intellect, and integrity, because integrity, you know, it still boils down to honesty and, you know, loyalty. When it comes to family, their expectations are nothing less true. Although they have a sense of duty to relatives, they will not maintain close ties if same expectations as in friendship are not fulfilled. And this is so true. Like even in family, like, you know, there are some people that will say, when it comes to family, what will you do? Your family is family now. What I will not expect from a friend, I will not, as in, what do I say? Like, what I won't take from a friend, I will not take it from a family member. It's not possible. The only people I can maybe exempt is maybe my younger siblings. You understand? Maybe like my younger siblings. Those are the people I will say probably that it has to really, it will take a lot before I will be like, But when it comes to any other person, when it comes to family, no. If I cannot depend on you when it comes to this, that integrity, which is for me, I would say honesty and loyalty. Because you can't be loyal without honesty, without full honesty. That's one of it. You understand what I mean? You can't be honest. You can't be loyal without honesty, So for me, that is very, very, very important as well. So as he says here, although they have a sense of, and I have a sense of duty for my relatives, I can go overboard. But that's the same thing I could also do for friends, So in a way, I kind of, it has its advantage and disadvantages, because, some people, as people say, family is family, no matter what, this, so so there are people that are like that, and I respect that if they are like that, but I'm just not like that, and I have come to ties with it, because if I want to be something else, I will not be genuinely happy. So so it says career and money. Everything about me is here. Their high intellect combined with their willingness to share their talents inspires many who work in their environment. Aquarius is a visionary. Is a visionary type who likes to engage in activities that aim to make humanity better, and that's just me. I want to make humanity better. I do a lot of underground works that I don't really talk about on social media, but like I also work with handicaps. I don't like calling them handicap, but yeah, handicapped, disabled people, autistic youths, whatever you may call them. The job, I'm so blessed to work with them. I am so blessed to work with them. Every day I'm grateful for my life, and I'm grateful that I make their day better every day I work. Every time I work, I know I have my goal that day is to make that day the best day of their lives, and I make sure I do that every single day. And yeah, so for me, that is my little way of giving. When it comes to money, this zodiac sign has a talent to maintain a balance between spending and saving money, which is true. Most people under the sign of Aquarius are well adapted to their feel for style, and they are not afraid to show it. What do you think? What do you think? Is that right? Is that right, or is that right? Like, we are not afraid to show it. Huh? What happened? It left. Oh, I have to start all over. It left. You did do as them they do. Or God do it, you know. You better know who you are. You better know.